Welcome to hell. Hi. Welcome to Do You Want Fries with That, the only podcast where we talk about the juiciest stories and hottest gossip firsthand from the people in the customer service industry because we've all had those days that made us want to quit. I'm your host, Elana Rose, and I'm here to serve up your tea piping hot. Welcome. Welcome to episode 2 of Do You Want Fries with That? I have my guest here today. Tell us your name.
I'm Chris Harper.
Hi, Chris Harper. Chris Harper and I go back quite some time. How long have we known each other?
8
8
years.
years. That sounds right. We met in college. It's been quite a journey. How long, Chris, have you been in the customer service industry?
9 years.
9 years, so just about as long as
just a year longer.
shy.
Yeah, than I know you.
And what in the customer service industry says? What? I just had a mini stroke there.
I've made a lot of sandwiches.
Are you a sandwich artist?
No, I never got that prestigious title. I was always really kind of jealous of the Subway workers who got the title of sandwich artist.
So
I was just a sandwich maker.
you really had to get that title, and that title was only specifically at Subway.
Only for Subway, and I don't think I didn't want to do that.
So you've been a sandwich maker.
Yes.
And did you prepare a crazy story for us today from your time in the industry?
I did, because you asked me to. What are the odds?
Wow, it's almost like you prepped it. Chris Harper,
Yes.
I have a really important question for you.
What is it?
Do you want fries with that?
I would love
Oh
fries.
my god.
That. I always want to eat fries.
I'm gonna get
Potatoes are my favorite form of starch.
All right, I present you with steak cut fries.
Ooh.
All right, we're gonna put these right over here
Yeah.
on my tiny table that, as established in episode 1, I still have a puzzle on, and it's the smallest table known to man.
What's this you got there?
Okay, I have Arby's horsey sauce. Now, Chris, did you used to work at an Arby's?
I was going to ask if you did that on purpose. Because I did used to work at an Arby's. Yeah.
Is this triggering for you that I brought out the Arby's horsey sauce?
I'm not going to use it. But I can get past it. It's been a while.
Okay.
Years.
All right, Chris. Is the story that you have to tell us today about a place, employer, or a terrible customer?
It's more of an employer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Feel free. We don't need to expose anyone here today, but you can use code names, or you can use a code name for the place that you worked at as well.
Okay. So I used to work at a place named, let's call it BR's.
Got it.
For no
For no reason.
We can call it BR's. I used to work at a place called BR's where I made sandwiches and would sometimes man the fryer. Now this was during COVID. So
let's transport back to 2020.
Yeah, you go back in time working at an because it's COVID.
You mean a BR's?
Oh, you're immediately forgot.
I'll cut it.
Oh, you'll cut it?
Here, you want to?
You'll bleep it?
I'll bleep it.
Okay, yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah,
Okay, BR's.
Now it's kind of a fun game. It's where I know every time I say it incorrectly, you're gonna have to bleep it.
I still don't know how to do it, so we're gonna figure.
Yeah, you'll learn.
I'll figure it out. Ready to explain.
No one was allowed to like eat in the restaurant. We were only getting drive-through orders.
Mm-hmm.
So because of that, the employers, they were like, we can cut a few things here and there. So the exhaust fans went out.
Can you explain what an exhaust fan is?
So you know how when you're like frying stuff, there's like all this smoke that comes up? Especially if you're doing like poorly.
Sure. Like when you have
you got it. Yeah, it's like above your stove here, like when you're making pasta. Okay. On the steam.
And there's the fan.
Yeah.
Okay.
So those were all broken. But no one was in the restaurant, so it did not matter to them that the restaurant was full of smoke.
Right.
Yeah.
And not to interrupt you there too, but so have most of what you've done has that mostly been in fast food?
Yeah, mostly. I worked at a Schlotzsky's, which they make sandwiches, but quickly. I worked at like a kind of local bakery in Tucson.
Okay. Yeah.
But we made sandwiches pretty quickly, so I guess you could. The people sat down for that. There wasn't a drive-through at that one.
Okay. They were walking
Yeah, I worked at other places, but then I did also work at BR's.
at BR's. And before you continue with
Mhm.
the BR's, what has been your favorite? I know there's probably like a lot with making sandwiches, or like, I'm sure there were like sandwiches that you liked people asking you to make and things you didn't like people asking you to make. Was there ever a sandwich where you're like, I can't believe you fucking asked me to make you this today?
Yes, and it
Or
bothered me because the manager suggested it to the guy. The guy came in and he was like, "Look, I'm really hungry. What does a guy who's really hungry order at a place like this?" And the manager's like, "Well, we got a secret sandwich. It's off the menu, but we'll make it for you. It's called the Meat Mountain, and it's like
is it exactly what it sounds like?
it's every single meat at this restaurant all put onto a sandwich."
Uh-huh.
And so like you got fish on there.
Fish?
Well, and we had it.
Fish with what, like salami and stuff?
With no, it was like roast beef and chicken and brisket,
Oh
and
my God.
it's been a while. But it was all the meats that we had all on the sandwich, so it took forever to make because
Clearly.
we had to like weigh out everything and put it all in there, and then you stick it in the microwave. And
So any secret menu item is probably the worst thing that you could.
yes, yeah, they're always yeah, all the ones that I've made.
Great. Don't order from the secret menu. People don't want to
Secret
make
for a
it.
reason.
It's secret because the servers don't want to give it to you.
Yeah. I'm sure it can't be all that good.
I mean, I don't
I mean,
think
I
I want
haven't.
fish with brisket and chicken on the same.
Well, the
two
fish
slices
was only
of
when I
bread.
had fish,
Okay.
which wasn't always.
So
So
it's a select,
depends on the time of year you go.
meat.
Yeah. Well, I think it was during Easter time.
That was, you had extra fish
Yeah.
just lying around.
Well, no, because like Catholics can't eat meat on Fridays, but they can eat fish.
Oh, right.
So this fast food place would serve fish
On Fridays.
during Lent. All year. Oh, I mean,
Just
all
yeah.
week, but like it wasn't.
Was it the kind of fish that was like frozen?
Yes.
It was.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's like, I'm allergic to fish, so I don't know if it was any good. Oops.
Sure. Okay. So back to BR's, not to be confused with any other fast food chain.
Yeah. Yeah. Not BK, not
Don Max.
Baskin Robbins. I feel like I need to say that because that is BR.
That is not Baskin Robbins.
Not Baskin Robbins.
Baskin Robbins is
Never worked there. Although I don't think I could work at Baskin Robbins.
Well,
It smells too sweet there.
it does smell.
When you go in, it just
hits you.
it's just too much.
It's nice when you walk past it because you're like, ooh, I could use some ice cream. But
Yeah.
as soon as you're inside,
It's a lot. And I don't even know how ice cream has to smell.
if you could stand there for like 6 hours in your day, I think it would probably give you a headache.
Yeah, but I'm sure you get used to it just like anything else.
My mom actually, her first job was at a Cold Stone Creamery.
Well, we had a Cold Stone back in my hometown.
I feel like working as in ice cream is a great first job. Like, I could just imagine being in high school and just like putting on a little like apron and a little hat.
It's like a classic first job.
One of my first jobs transitioning from high school to college was at a bakery, but it was at a donut shop.
Ooh, that's
I feel like working with sweets at that age, you're kind of just like, ooh, I've got an in.
yeah. You're like, I've been dreaming of working with donuts my entire like 14 years of life.
My whole life, so I could bring them home after my job.
'Cause that's
I
what
long
success
work.
is.
Exactly.
Having enough sweets.
Having enough sweets. It is.
Did you ever run a lemonade stand?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah.
How was it? How did you guys do?
Lousy.
Oh yeah, not a lot of foot traffic in Colorado.
Well, there was we lived in a really good neighborhood where it was like very it was like a cul-de-sac. Like we were at the bottom of the cul-de-sac. You would think that's like a perfect spot, right?
Mhm.
But I don't know. It was so long ago that I think it was like, oh, who drinks lemonade? Like I don't know. Not many people stopped. Maybe just a few people who were just trying to be nice.
Yeah, I mean, have you ever purchased lemonade from a kid on the corner?
I have.
Yeah,
I have actually.
Okay,
I was like,
do strike me.
I gotta make
do that.
this kid's day. I'm gonna give him a nickel, a quarter, probably more like a quarter. Inflation, it's driven those prices up.
That
I think they're more like $1 now.
yeah, I'm sure. You can get it for coins nowadays. Kids don't want coins anymore. They're everywhere. They have a feeling.
Know what a
They don't even make. They don't even make certain coins anymore. Yeah. Tip the kids, make their day. That sounds great.
make their day. It'll be the first $1 they probably have ever gotten from a stranger. Like, do you ever remember
A
like
healthy kid, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like a
Yeah,
has a good solid.
Yeah,
like,
foundation.
Yeah, a kid that who their life is going well, I should say.
Yeah, because it's like we all got money from like when you're a kid, like for the holidays or for your birthday, from
Yeah.
grandparents or from like
Yeah,
when you're
man,
young, and then suddenly like a stranger gives you $1 for the first time, and you're like, you
I
could do this for the rest of my life.
see. No, but here's the thing. Is that a universal experience?
What do you
Strangers never gave me any dollars when I was a kid.
mean? Well, did you
I
ever
only
like
got-
visit?
No, I
Oh, see, then there you go. You didn't get your stranger dollars. Well, what about it's the first tip you get, where you're like, this is what it feels like.
to get a little cash.
To get a
You
little
worked
cash,
late
have it-
in the work.
Exactly.
Yeah, grinding. Yeah, I remember we would work like the yard sales, and we had I think it was like kind of a lemonade stand, but it was part of the yard sale, so I don't think that counts.
Yeah, let me grind by having my mom stir up this mix in a water jug.
Yeah, but you're out there in the hot sun.
Yeah,
You're slinging aid, lemonade,
slinging the aid.
slinging aid. You know that's what they call it on the streets nowadays.
See, that's why they charge so much for it. Because
That's why they charge so much. You
it's
know,
just
the
aid.
best lemonade I ever had was moonshine lemonade in the hills of Oklahoma.
That sounds like a good place to have some moonshine lemonade.
It was really good, and it's kind of put all other lemonades to shame.
What made it so good?
Just tasted just like lemonade,
But it was moonshine.
but it was moonshine, right? Super cool.
Have you ever made moonshine? You make a bunch of stuff. Chris, okay.
I have
Something that you should know about Chris before he tells us his crazy story is that Chris has made his own booze before.
yeah, but
It's actually tastes
it's
good.
the easy way to do it. Where like I made mead and like that's
Yeah.
yeah. But in order to make moonshine, you have to. It's like this whole thing,
Oh.
and it's not technically illegal to make it. It is illegal to sell it.
He's never sold it.
I've never sold or made moonshine. I've never made
Made
moonshine. It's too complicated. I'm not a chemist. And if it goes wrong, it goes really wrong.
What do you mean?
It can make you go blind.
Wait, really?
That's what I heard.
Oh, it's what you heard?
Well, yeah.
Who's telling you that? The cops who don't want you to make it?
No, like old-timey folk.
Old time.
Yeah.
Okay, BRs.
Yes.
BRs. What was out?
They're exhaust fans.
Okay,
So it's
exhaust.
filled up with smoke. Smoke is billowing out of the window every time we're handing people their orders and getting their money.
It's 2020, and there's just smoke everywhere inside this.
Yeah. So I'm in there 8 hours. By the end of the night, we're like, hey, it's really starting to smell like gasoline in here too. And they're like, that's so funny. Ha ha ha. Your senses are all out of whack because you've been in the smoke.
Inhaling smoke all day.
Like we can't trust you. And so the manager's kind of like making fun of us for smelling gas by like he has this like cigarette lighter
No, he doesn't.
that he keeps running around. He's lighting it.
Uh,
'cause it's
And this was
freaking
a manager?
Yeah, this was a manager. He was a cool guy. Generally.
Okay.
And yeah, well, it turns out there was a gas leak.
Oh.
So luckily, we got to leave him with everything. We just, instead of closing up,
Mhm.
we just got to evacuate. Yeah, just went home. Got off like an hour early. It was great.
Do you, do you think in that whole time you were there and there was a gas leak, there's any form of like, did you think you had like any hallucinations that day? Like of anything that you were doing?
No, I don't remember much of the day, to be honest.
I wonder why.
Yeah. Well, probably the smoke.
Probably the smoke.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was the oven that had like a gas leak, but it was the smoke that was coming from the fryers.
That sucks. Did they fix it
The
the next day? Eventually, they didn't even.
I don't think I went in the next day, but they did eventually fix it. It wasn't like the milkshake machine one time that so they had a policy there
Okay.
that we couldn't have vinegar in there, but the milkshake machines required vinegar to clean them.
Okay, so you couldn't have vinegar
So we just didn't clean them.
in the restaurant, but the machines needed vinegar.
One day we're getting all these calls. Hey, I'm really sick. All I had was a milkshake at your place. Check your machine. So we open that thing up. Wow.
Was it another dimension?
A lot of black mold. It smelled so bad. I didn't realize it could. So that was an interesting day. One day the sewage like backed up and it came up through the, you know how in kitchens they've got like things in the floor that the drainage.
Yes, the things are supposed to go down.
Yeah,
and not go back.
And generally, you shouldn't have your sewage hooked up to those.
No.
So I don't know why it was coming up through them, but it was like coming up in the kitchen like sewage, like live human sewage
From like the block.
from like the toilet.
It could have been anywhere.
Oh yeah, I don't think they tested where the sewage matter was coming from so much that
That was just happening.
it was just trying to get it out of there. You don't want that in there.
And I have a really important question involving that.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys close while the sewage was coming up, or did you remain open?
This place, it was wild. It's like, I'm pretty sure they remained open. They just tried to mop it up faster when it came out. I think that was the plan.
No.
Now, in fairness, the end of my shift was when it started happening. So I was out of there.
You keep finding ways to escape these things.
I'm a slippery little guy. Sure, can get out of a situation, sure. I'm gonna stay around.
I want to be part of all that. That's
no.
that's terrible.
Yeah. So I wouldn't eat there.
That's fair.
Yeah,
Maybe there's a reason the sauce was on sale.
yeah. Well, it's made from real horses.
Is it? I don't know.
It's the same. Probably not, but hopefully not. But the roast beef does come in liquid form.
I think I did know that.
And you freeze it, then you bake it, then you slice it,
and it just comes out.
Yeah, it's like impressive how pureed you can get solid things.
But it was like actual roast beef. It was just they liquefied it.
Yeah.
And then just why would you?
So that you don't have to slice pat. So when you slice it, you're just getting meat, just all meat, baby.
Okay.
Instead of like there being a bone in there or like something annoying like that.
So it's the cutting corners for me. It's all the cutting corners for me.
Oh yeah, I don't know how common it is. I know it's
Well, I think a lot of fast food places, they'll cut corners. For convenience anyway.
Stick things in the microwave.
Yeah. I mean, everything comes frozen. Makes sense.
Yeah. Well, there's some places that they claim it doesn't.
Like where?
Isn't that like Wendy's whole thing?
I don't know.
Never frozen.
I never go to Wendy's.
Yeah.
I never go to BR's and I never go to Wendy's.
I don't think you're missing out on it.
I don't think so either.
Although there was one right by campus.
Yeah.
Between campus and my house. So I would go there
a lot. Yeah. Well, I had never gone to a Jack in the Box until college because there was one right. I wouldn't go to a Jack in the Box sober, that's for sure. But there was one right on the corner next to the theater. And so remember? Yeah. So it was just so convenient to go.
Yeah. Oh man, I got so many hungover meals at that Jack in the Box. I didn't have Taco Bell until I was like 20 something.
Yeah. Taco Bell was one of those where I maybe tried it a few times when I was a kid and then went to college and there's that Taco Bell there and I had like a Crunchwrap Supreme for the first time in ever and I was like, what have I been missing out on my whole life?
That's kind of like how there was one time where I was in a Subway at 2 a.m. and they started playing Dancing Queen by ABBA.
Mm-hmm.
And like I feel like my eyes opened for the first time. And I was like, I really get it. I really like ABBA. And now that's what I think of every time I hear Dancing Queen, of being like really sad in a Subway at 2 in the morning. Or being like, you know what? Everything's okay.
You know what? ABBA's reminding
here. Yeah.
That life goes on. It's good.
That's a great song.
And you were a dancing queen at that time, I'm sure. You just were there in the Subway.
Dancing?
Well, it's a metaphor.
Oh, metaphorically, yes. I was a dancing queen.
In your
what, long and green, only 17.
Long and green?
I don't think those are, but it rhymes that in that kind of way.
Soft
and sweet.
Yes. It's not
Really?
long and green. You think the lyrics are dancing queen, long and green, only
If
17.
you're gonna ask me to lock in something right now, yes, before before listening to it again.
Okay.
Yeah, because 17-year-olds, they can get really tall.
And green.
Well, green, that's just another word
For
for
edgy or
No. When someone is unprepared, when they're new at something, they're green,
you're really pulling this out. And I actually now I gotta
Now
look
you're
this
gonna
up.
look up the real lyrics.
Dancing queen. Young and sweet is seemingly right. And feel the beat from the tambourine. See, that's what it is. It's you are dancing queen, young and
And
sweet, only 17.
So I got it the second time around. So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
basically got it.
But I think you should actually petition to change the lyric.
Yeah, I'm gonna call ABBA.
Long and green. Okay. BRs. All these things happened at this one place.
Yeah, I almost had to fight some guy.
Why?
He went through the drive-through, and he ordered his meal,
As one does through a drive.
as one does. And then he came in after we gave it to him.
Mhm.
He's like, "There's only half the stuff here. I wanted 2 of everything." And we're like, "Oh, sorry, but we didn't charge you for 2 of everything, so we can just, just run it up now. You can pay now. We'll get you the second of everything."
Mhm.
It's like, it's not how this is gonna work.
Oh,
Like trying to like fight my manager.
why don't you tell me how it's
So I
gonna
had to
work?
I had to come out from the back, like, "It's a problem here," to like pretend I could do
How,
something about it.
how old were you when you did that?
22?
Is there a problem here, sir?
Is there a problem here, sir? Nah, it sounds like we're having a bit of an issue up at the counter here. You're holding up the line. Luckily, I didn't have to like intimidate him at all.
No.
Just kind of like,
No, you're scared.
I'm never coming back here.
Oh
I'm
no.
like, thank God.
I honestly love when customers threaten to never come back. Because you're like, good.
It doesn't bother me.
I hope you don't.
I don't have to serve you again.
Honestly, this is a win-win for all of us. Yeah.
Leave a bad review. I don't care.
I don't care. You think I'm running this? Do you think I'm running this personally? Do you think I go on Yelp every day and
Stake in this.
I look at the bad reviews? I don't.
Yeah.
Also, what fast food place has good reviews? I feel like every time, like when I'm on Google and I'm just looking for the closest,
I
like,
don't think I've ever looked at reviews.
well, every time you pull it up, like, it's like, oh, McDonald's comes up or something comes up. And then I'm just looking for the directions to get there, but it's always like 2 stars, 3 stars. I'm like, I don't care.
And
Of course it's going to be 3 stars. Why would I think it's a 5-star McDonald's? Have you ever seen a 5-star McDonald's?
there's one in Sedona, Arizona.
No way, there's not.
I
Why?
don't know if it's 5 stars, but it's got a cool sign. So it's the only one in the world that doesn't have a yellow M. It's got a turquoise M. Because of the laws in Sedona, you can't make the skyline ugly. All the signs have to be of natural, like, color.
Hues.
Yeah, something like that.
They're crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems nice.
It's super nice. Yeah.
But I don't think.
Now I've not been in this.
Yeah, I don't think a sign.
I've just seen it from the car and be like, hey, there it is.
The blue M, the turquoise M.
Turquoise M. Yeah. The turquoise arches.
No, there's always. I'm never like looking for fast food to be like, oh, I need the best reviewed fast food in town.
Yeah, usually it's the
What's close.
fast aspect of it.
Exactly.
But also, there was one time I was going to dinner with someone and we were deciding between 2 places and they went, well, like, what are the reviews? I was like, why would you look at this?
You never look at reviews.
Well, no, why would I? I don't know. Why would I care?
That
happened on a different day to a different person. That's not gonna happen to me.
I guess that's fair. I guess that's totally fair. I feel like most of the time when people write a review, it really is like it's either really, really good or really, really bad.
And generally, I feel like you're assuming things to go well. So, like, even if it's really, really good, I've never left a review.
No.
I've had good experiences and left them in like, well, that was cool. And then that's it. I don't put it on anything. So I wouldn't expect those to be on there either. They're always just bad stuff.
I've only left like a handful of good reviews for if it was like recently I got a tire replaced and I was like,
Dude,
he did it for free. And I was like,
well, that's nice.
yeah, well, it wasn't the full tire. It was like he
patched it?
yeah, I was like, yeah, it was the whole thing.
What happened with your tire?
I ran over a nail.
Oh,
in the rain.
Oh, that rainy day the other day?
It was terrible. It was bad.
Yeah, I was outside for that. I was just standing in the rain.
Oh, because you were out there doing your...
Out there doing my thing. Although I did have a tire blowout last Sunday.
From what?
From just driving.
Just blew out?
And so I had to like put on the spare tire.
You're very handy though, because you did that. You could do that yourself. I had to call someone.
I did put the spare on myself, but the spare was like a donut. It's not like the full tire.
Yeah.
So I still had to like drive home really slow. And
I hate those donuts. They make me feel so insecure.
I had told my dad about it, and I was like, yeah, I was really stressed because it was like I can't break 50 on it.
Yeah.
And so I couldn't take the freeways. I had all the surface streets, so it took like 2 hours.
I got home, man.
Took forever to get home, but I was like, yeah, and I was stressed out the whole time because the speed limit's like 45.
Yeah.
So I'm going 45, and they don't want, like, the manual says don't go more than 50 miles on it, blah, 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 blah. And he tells me this story about, like, there's, like, in the hometown that I grew up in, there's, like, a police chase, and the guy they were chasing, he was going, like, 120 on a donut on one of those tiny little spare.
I have heard crazy.
I was like, oh, so, like, I have nothing to worry about.
Technically, it really doesn't matter. Someone told me.
Technically,
someone told me once that they drove on their donut for like a full year, and she said, she was like, I don't do it, but I did, and I was like, well, then who's to say? Who's to say what the rules are?
Well, I mean, I don't know much about cars. Could have had some long-term ramifications, though.
You know how to change your oil, though.
Yeah, but it's not fun. So I still take it in to change recently.
Valvoline's a good place to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, they want me to bring my own oil now. So I was like, what am I supposed to do? What am I needing it for?
You guys will just do it in my house.
Yeah, I guess I just gotta do it myself.
Okay. Reviews.
Oh.
I did leave a bad review one time.
Ooh, what was it? Can we read it?
Oh, yeah.
Do you have it on the internet?
Let me look. I should. It was actually because I also think it's so true that I've like, and I'd love to do an episode where actually I can just read like really poorly written Yelp reviews for like places, because I think when people write their bad reviews, it's usually out of like emotion in the moment.
Yeah.
They'll like get really into it. Full frustration.
Which is so funny to read
because they always misspell everything.
Yeah, they misspell.
That's why
the grammar is not there.
Yeah,
I had an English teacher in high school who was like, if you make one problem, like if you make one mistake in your English, people will disrespect you forever. And I was always like, oh, okay, I'll do my best not to be disrespected forever.
Well, I think what will happen is like when you write a bad review, and it's just all misspelled, then it actually deduces how legitimate I think your review is. Like I'll look at it and I'm like, okay, is there something wrong, or were you just really, really mad?
Oh yeah, you've left 2 reviews, 5.
A star and 1 star. Okay, where are they? Okay, so my 1-star review had to do. Oh wait, I left a few.
You left a lot of.
It was with Elana.
Yeah, that is a terrible. I think I got given a mysterious poisonous liquid there.
Oh well, actually, maybe I've left a few more. I've left a few more reviews than I thought I did. So this one was this was from El Tejano.
Okay. This is okay. That's a legitimate concern.
Yeah,
that's yeah.
So someone I knew. No, this is serious. Someone I know got roofied there, and I left a review because they knew about it and they didn't do anything about it. So that was a serious one. The one that I left long ago was for Hi-Fi Kitchen, and this was a place. So that's
like across from the cool spot.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. It is.
Okay.
So I'm gonna read this review. This was back in college. I'll be honest, most reviews I've left for places are all 5 stars because I was like, oh, like they did something nice, or they're asking for me to leave a review because if I enjoyed my time, I'm like, absolutely, I will absolutely do that. I don't really leave reviews often for the same reason I said. I think reviews are hit or miss, and they can either really help a place or really hurt a place, and I'm not trying to be.
I like that in that 5-star review that you told them to keep up the great work. It's a real pat on the back review. I like that one.
But I-
Love this spot. Keep up the great work.
That's it.
Great price and such big bagels. Oh yeah. Oh, this is this is a good spot. Yeah.
If you know anything about me, you know I love a bagel. And if you
Yeah.
have a good bagel,
And it's a big.
I'm leaving a review for it.
It's a great price and such big bagels.
They were really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so there's this place in college we would go to. It. Who cares? It's a sports bar. It's one of those like bar restaurants that are probably gonna have like 2 reviews or like 2-star reviews. Like it's just one of those places. Anytime there's a bar, I always figure there's gonna be bad reviews at a bar too. This really pissed me off because I think you were there. It was me. It was B Ray, who this is regarding, and then like there's just a few of us who were there, and we were going in for some reason, like to just go to the bar.
Okay.
So we were standing in line for this bar. We were standing in line for a good while because it was a long line. It was maybe like 30 minutes.
I'm remembering this.
See, you
Like,
you
are
were
the-
there. I think you
you
were
was-
there. We were standing in line for this place, and it's a sports bar.
What's this sports bar right there?
Exactly. Okay, so it is a sports bar.
This is a new American dance club
Sports bar.
Iron Horse. Don't know what that means.
It was maybe on like a Friday night, Saturday night, a night people go out. We're gonna go out. We're gonna go drink. We're gonna go spend our money, and we're standing in line. And we were standing in line for maybe 30 minutes, and we get to the front, and someone we're with is wearing a jersey. They're just wearing a jersey, like a sports jersey, and the guy at the front is like, "No jerseys allowed." Like, no jerseys allowed. It's a sports bar. What do you mean? It's like dress code. We don't want people to fight in our bar. It's like, okay, 1, you're a sports bar. 2, you saw us standing in line for a while. Like you could see us. And now you're waiting till we get to the front before you tell us that we can't come in. So I wrote this lovely review, and I want to say when I write reviews, it's also very like, it's so silly. This was back in 2019. So I start by saying,
He's like quite disappointed.
I can't even take myself
Out
seriously.
to now to hi-fi. I have always loved this bar and have continued to have a good time until I went tonight. My friend was wearing a jersey and was accepted into every place he went to tonight. We waited in line for a good 30 minutes. Security kept passing us by and did not say a thing. The minute we get to the front, we are told he cannot come in because jerseys are not allowed. The reason? Because people legit get into fights about the teams. I find this ridiculous and very inconsiderate, especially because they did not mention anything while in line, and my friend has gone into hi-fi with this jersey before. This is unacceptable. Yeah.
Like you just reading that, I was like, this is so stupid. What a stupid review.
There was one time I wasn't allowed into, it was like so we were going to go to a house party.
'Kay.
And for like 420.
Yeah.
So, you just...
The day of the Lord.
Yeah, the day of the Lord.
Yeah.
And, but we got there way too late. The house party was like a day party, I guess.
Sure.
And, so we were like, oh, okay, well, Davy Wayne's is nearby. So we went to Davy Wayne's.
Good times at David Wayne's.
Yeah, great times at Davy Wayne's, but I was not allowed to participate because I was wearing Birkenstocks.
No.
Because we were going to house parties, so I didn't, and they were like, dress code, gotta wear closed-toed shoes. I was like, oh, okay, whatever. And they're like, but that's fine. Someone inside might have shoes you can borrow. I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna walk to a different bar, and then just hang out there until my friends are done here. I'm not gonna wear some stranger's shoes. That really confused me.
It was nice that they even
It's nice that
offered
they were like-
to give you a stranger's shoes. Like, wait,
Yeah,
did you
well-
consult this stranger before?
Well, I don't know, because they said this so matter-of-factly. I don't know if they were like,
It's happened so often.
yeah, we've got backup shoes for people to borrow. It's like, oh yeah, you can wear these loafers. Like, I don't know the details.
I don't know who else has been in these loafers.
Yeah.
How many people have stepped inside these loafers?
So I went to a different bar, a bar that it was like right off of Hollywood, and it had all the dudes who dress up in costumes and take pictures.
Mm-hmm.
They were at this bar. This is the bar they hung out at.
Uh-huh.
So I got to see Batman and the Joker having a drink together.
Oh, wow.
It was a beautiful moment.
That's lovely.
He waited behind me in line for the bathroom.
Who? Which one?
Batman.
Oh,
Batman. He was like, he talked normal. He was like, "Is there anyone
like-
there?" And
He was like,
that's what I'm waiting out here for.
he didn't go, is anyone in there?
Anyone in there? Who's in the bathroom?
Although, it's good he
I've been a fight crime.
Never here to take a leak and fight crime.
But he made up with the Joker. They seem like they're
That's
having a
nice.
good time. So I think he's.
So there's hope for us all then.
Yeah, if the Joker can change his evil ways in the bar the Beatles once played in one time. That was the sign they had in front. That's what made me go in. They had a
makes
chalk
sense.
sign that said the Beatles were here once. I was like, whoa!
They just,
I like the Beatles.
turns out the Beatles just like stepped inside, looked around and left. This place gross. They left. I do want to have someone. I've never worked as a bartender. I've never worked at a bar. Have you ever worked at a bar before?
No, I've never worked anywhere that served alcohol.
Okay. Because that's definitely something where
Yeah.
I will have someone on soon. Because I've always been so curious about the ins and outs of like a bar. Because I already know restaurants are crazy. I understand that fast food itself is crazy.
Yeah,
But
and
a
then-
bar, I can't even imagine. Is there anything else from your time in fast food that has made you either like there's certain places you can enjoy and certain places you definitely can't enjoy going anymore? What like has any place you worked been a semblance of like, oh yeah, I can't eat there?
Oh yeah, I can't eat the Cinnabon at Schlotsky's.
Oh
Um,
no.
yeah, it's just like things are, and then like every so often you think like, I mean, I try to do a good job, and this is like this. I wonder what most places are like.
All right.
So I just kind of honestly, I just think hasn't killed me yet. Ergo, it must be fine.
Okay.
If it were a problem, it'd be affecting more things, right? Right? Disgusting food. It can't be that bad.
I mean,
Just put a little dirt on it.
and I'm sure they do.
I'm sure they do. Yeah, they got some dirt. Part of my job at BR's was to inspect every bun for mold because more than half of them got moldy.
Oh,
I don't know why they kept ordering too much bread and then just letting it sit for like a week. or two.
another waste thing. Another thing where it's like, where is the money? Where are you putting the money into making this operation work? Because clearly,
Well, I did the math once. Because it was like during rush, and I was like, "Wow, I've made like 152 of this one sandwich in the past hour." So I did all the math. I was like, "Oh, we're making a lot of money, y'all."
well, you do make a lot of money. And those prices, they go up all the time now, too. It's like,
Go up all the time
Well,
now.
it's like,
The prices they just go up.
was that an
all
old
the time now.
person thing of me to say?
Yeah, let's see. Yeah. Well, back when I was your age,
It was
the whole meal for
You could get-
quarters.
You could get 3 burgers for $1,
Well,
which, honestly, bring that back.
You could get 3 burgers for $1.
There's at least, like, where you could get a Big Mac for $1.
Oh yeah, I remember
Meal or something.
Oh yeah, dude. There's a place near my house that on Tuesdays does dollar tacos.
Yeah, do that every Tuesday.
Yeah, but sometimes I forget it's Tuesday.
What's today?
Today's Sunday.
I did forget that, too. Well, Chris, thank you for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
I really appreciate
Delicious
you.
fries.
Yeah, telling me about your time working in fast food, and
The quickest.
the quickest of the foods, the quickest places you can go to have food. Did you ever? One more question for you.
Mhm.
Did you ever, when you worked in fast food, did anyone ever like give you a really nice tip? Like, is it like ever a time someone you met like was really nice? They were a really great customer.
Well,
It's something you just remember.
yeah, there was one time where so generally I worked in the kitchen. We didn't get any tips in the kitchen.
Sure.
There was one time where when I worked at BR's, the managers weren't allowed to take tips. So someone offered tips, the managers would just be like, "We're not allowed."
Why-
But one time we had,
Tips.
I don't know, but I was allowed, but I wasn't at the window, so the manager would just say like, "No, you can't take tips." But then one time we had a visiting manager. And he came up to me at the end of the night with a stack of cash. Not a stack, but like a couple bills.
Yeah.
And he was like, "These are your tips." And I was like, "I thought we weren't allowed to take tips." And he's like, as the manager, I'm not allowed to take tips, but you are. So these are your tips." And I was like, "You should work here all the time." Now I finally get tips. But no, there's one time I was at the bakery in Tucson. I filled in for the for one of the like runners, and I got like a good $20 tip with like a note, like someone wrote on the napkin, like, "Oh, you guys are so nice,"
No,
and that was nice.
that's really nice. I
Yeah.
feel like even though most people I think don't think about it, but like something like that really does go a long way because after all this
yeah.
time, like you still remember it.
Oh yeah, yeah. I feel like I don't remember most of my bad encounters with customers, but I do remember the good ones and the embarrassing ones.
Sure.
Like one time I dropped when I was working the window at BR's.
Uh-huh.
I handed a lady, the cash with the change in it, like kind of canoed. So
Yeah.
but she didn't realize that's what I was doing. So all the cash went on all the coins went all over the ground.
And that's so hard because it's like you can't open the door to get them, and you're in the window, so you get.
But I wasn't going to get them for. I was kind of just like, yeah, sorry, you lost 94 cents there. Like almost $1 on the. You can grab it if you want, but I'm not grabbing it for you.
Well, what are you gonna do? Stick your whole body out the window?
I think she did expect me to like come out and like get on the ground.
Pick up the change.
Here you go, ma'am. But I didn't, and she didn't open the door to get him. She just kind of was passive aggressive about it, which is understandable. I just dropped a bunch of her money.
It's change.
It's change.
It's that change that all those kids are getting at.
All
that
those
moment.
kids are getting at the yeah. That's what's stopping it. Oh,
You keep dropping it.
I keep dropping change. Keep keeping it in a big old jar instead of spending it. That was apparently a problem for a while.
If you collected.
Oh,
Right.
a lot. Yeah, I know. I want to. So I've got this big like, I don't know how many gallon mason jar, and I want to fill that up with coins and bottle caps.
Together?
Yeah, make it hard.
So
That's the future.
to take them out. Like you stick your hand in to grab a quarter and go, ow!
Well, no. Then I'll have bottle
It's like-
caps as well in
It's like
case
the
society fails and I need to.
to spend them.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's fair.
Yeah, well, you never know.
You never know.
I heard one time that you could flatten them and use them as quarters in like vending machines. I've never tried that.
True.
I've never tried.
Well, you're gonna have to try them.
I don't want to
How
break
it
someone's
works.
vending machine.
What are they gonna do? Get someone to fix it?
Oh no!
Oh no!
Lubricating the
I
economy.
can't. Chris, thank you so much for being here. As we do working in the customer service industry, usually we use it as not a means to an end, but a reason to do what we really, really love to do in this world. So, is there something that you're actually passionate about, that you actually do that the audience can help support you in your journey with?
Yes, I do. I check out Sisters Grimm, the band
All right.
on. Yeah, we're on all sorts of what's it called? Platform.
That's it.
We're the one with the pumpkins on our heads. That's us as opposed
Oh,
to
okay.
thanks.
I'll make it easy. And so you
and check out Jesse Who on YouTube. There.
So you're an actor and a musician?
Yeah.
Multifaceted?
Ooh.
Oh my god. I'll link it so it's easier for you to find to support Chris Harper. I just have one last thing to say. Just remember to keep your friends close, your fries hot, and don't forget to tip your waiter. Bye.
Goodbye.